Hey YouTube and followers, I'm checking in again. I'm glad I'm sort of back into making videos. It is kind of nice to just talk things out, especially since I've been kind of struggling with a lot of things. One thing in particular is stomach pain. I've been feeling a lot. I've been kind of trying to like debunk what could be going on, and it can be anywhere between lactose intolerance, gluten intolerance, glucose intolerance. I might have just eaten something bad. I don't know. It's really hard to say because I am slightly lactose intolerant, and a lot of things upset my stomach. So I could have eaten the wrong thing and am just paying for it, like for days and days kind of paying for it. So I'm just kind of waiting and seeing if it'll go away, if it's going to get worse. It's kind of to the point where I can't really eat anything because I feel sick after I eat. Like this morning, I just had 2 scrambled eggs, and that was enough to upset my stomach for a few hours. So I'm just kind of seeing what's going to happen in the next couple of days, especially over the weekend once I get some exercise in. So I bought something yesterday, and I have a whole nother video on this. It's what are they? Well, it's right here. The 365 planners. I made a whole video on one I bought, including stickers and accessories and all this. And it was a planner, like a general planner. It wasn't a fitness planner, but I had bought stickers for fitness. So I kind of transformed this normal everyday planner into a fitness planner. And it really didn't work for me. I need 2 separate planners. I need a life/school planner, and then I need a fitness planner, which, I mean, the fitness planner is new for me, but so I was at Michael's. I was just having one of those days yesterday where I just didn't really want to come home. I just wanted to go out and walk around, shop, and sightsee sort of thing. So I went to Michael's, and they were like 30 minutes before closing, and I found the life planner section. I guess it's not life planner. I'm thinking of life scrapbooks. It's 365 planners. And I found one, and they weren't on sale, but I did have a coupon. Michael's always has coupons, and they're wonderful. So I just wanted to show you, I bought this one. Sorry for the glare. But I bought this one, and there's like a person doing yoga on it, which is great for me because I'm a yoga instructor. So yeah, so it's really cute. And I guess I just wanted to talk about what I discovered when I was filling it out. So I have on my Fitness and I actually recently, as in yesterday or this morning, deleted it because I feel like I focus way too much on calorie goals, nutrition goals, and that's not a bad thing. Like, I'm not saying people should just go, it's like a free-for-all with calories or anything like that. It's just, my channel is what works for me personally. So I deleted it because I felt pressure to eat a certain amount a day. And if I didn't, then I felt like I failed that day, or sometimes I ate too much because I was trying to eat and reach those goals, and then I would be way over my calorie count, and then that just results in feeling like shit, honestly. So what I did was I started in June. I went to my FitnessPal, started at June 1st, and filled out, it's a 12-month calendar planner. So I wrote June on the first month and filled out the little calendar part of it, and then put a few stickers for decoration. And instead of putting, like, you know, my work schedule, my school schedule in the boxes, where's that? I just put what I did that day. So like on the 8th I did Pilates, yoga, and I went on a walk. So I just put my workouts as like a general thing for that day. And then once you start getting into the weekly food and exercise log, things start getting a little bit more fancy. For example, it starts with Monday, just like the days of the week at the top, and then you put your breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, and exercise, and then your water intake, and then your total calories, which I probably will not fill out anymore because I don't have something to count them. So what I sort of realized when I was filling this out, or copying things down from the month of June so far, was I kind of do have an answer for some of my aches and pains. I realize that sometimes I'll do really good with my food in the morning, but then once it goes into the evening, I start to kind of get careless. So for example, one day I had oats, banana, peanut butter, cinnamon, honey. It's like a little breakfast bowl, and that's a great breakfast. But then in the afternoon, I had a chocolate milkshake. And then for lunch, I had pasta with pesto and then an egg on the side. And that's not a bad lunch. But then for a snack, I had a brownie. And then I had a veggie burger and root beer for dinner. So it was just like a push and pull between good food and then junk food on the side mixed in with it. And there's no way anyone can lose weight with basically with what I'm doing. And I do work out, so it's not like it's all being piled up. So, you know, I could have worked off that killer brownie after water aerobics, and I do an hour of water aerobics Friday and Saturdays. So there is some sort of leeway, and I am burning calories throughout the day, and I might even be burning more than I'm taking in, which is really awesome. But sometimes I just feel like that's not really the case. And just looking back on the weeks of June, I realize I really don't think about what the whole day in perspective when I'm eating. So I'm more like just eating as I'm hungry, and then I'm not really thinking about what I ate before and then how it's going to make me feel later and all that. So this planner was really great and kind of opening my eyes in that way. And today was a lot better in terms of that, especially because I still don't feel good. So I was able to make simpler meals that would carry me throughout the day. And then their stickers are really cool. I bought the box set for the fitness journal. So it came with, it was a little bit more expensive than just a normal planner because it was like a package deal. So it came with stickers and a magnet thing, which wasn't like even that big of a deal. It was like this thing. So like wasn't even that big of a deal. So the stickers are anywhere from water tracking, little motivational stickers, quick stats for your weight and your legs, arms, or waist and hips. And then you have little time and distance cards stickers if you go on a walk or go on a run or a hike. And then here's some motivational stickers, which I love. And they have these little yoga stickers and then gym and don't give up stickers, and they're really awesome. So I have found this pretty beneficial for me, especially since my last video I talked about not striving toward a goal, because I feel like for me that just puts too much pressure when I have a goal, at least for fitness. And I just feel like I've been on my fitness journey for way too long to be really focused on this anymore. So I'm just more concerned about being healthy, being happy, and most importantly, just feeling good about myself, which I think I have achieved. But sometimes those slip-ups are straight up downhill tumbles. So yeah. So what I've been doing in terms of what I want to do weight loss wise is I always get tongue-tied at this. I've talked about this in like my other 2 videos. I just don't really know what I want to do right now. But I think with the goal of just eating healthier and wanting to feel healthier, I feel like the weight loss will just come in with that. There are just certain foods that me and you all have in the back of your head that you know you are going to feel like absolute shit afterward. For me, that's pretty much any sort of sweet food. I am an ice cream junkie, but I have to deal with the consequences afterward, and that's a stomach ache and being cranky pretty much. So I have to do it in moderation. I have to eat it in moderation. There's a lot of foods I have to eat carefully. I love pasta dishes, and I can't pile that on with burgers, veggie burgers, and oatmeal and all these other heavy things. And I just need to be more mindful about what I'm putting into my body, because it's definitely sending me signals that I'm not always listening to. So yeah, I think that was it. Oh, and I smell them right now. I started, what is it called? It's called okay, this is like weird. NOFAB. It's NOFAP. And it stands for something, I don't remember what it stands for, but it's basically a 21-day reset, and they give you a list. You can just Google it, and it gives you a list of things you can't eat and then things you can eat. And if you are interested in it, well, I'll tell you what it is. So basically it cuts out a lot of food and then only lets you eat a certain amount of food. And if you feel better after the 21 days of doing this little plan, that means that you probably have some sort of intolerance to something. So they cut out gluten, they cut out, not all carbs, but bread for the most part, because then bread turns into sugar. And then you not sweetened yogurt, so you're really cutting your carbs, your sugar, and probably your fat. They still let you eat like butter and peanut butter and stuff, but if you feel better and that plan doesn't give you any problems, or nothing on the can eat list hurts your stomach or makes you feel bad, you more than likely have some sort of food intolerance. And that's what I've decided to do, to try. So like this morning, like I said, I had 2 eggs, and while that still hurt my stomach, it was on the can eat list. And you can have egg substitutes if you're vegan. Like I'm vegetarian, so yeah, so eating the eggs sort of made my stomach feel bad, but it didn't last as long. And I think my body is still thinking I'm going to go with the pattern of eating I have been. So hopefully continuously eating a simple breakfast and simple meals throughout the day will help. But yeah, so NOFAB, I'll put it in the description, is what it is. And then there's also, this is on Pinterest that I found. It's called GERD, GERD. And again, it's gastro something, I forget what it is. But that is also a type of specialized diet that helps people with sensitive stomach. I just I put in stomach pain in Pinterest, and it pulled up some remedies, and that was one of them. And they too give you a list of can and can'ts to have, and their can list is a lot broader. You can still have pretzels and cheese, which surprised me, but yeah, so pretzels, bread, cheese, certain like whole grain bread, that sort of thing. So it's a lot less restrictive if anyone was like worried about that. I know for me sometimes it's hard to stick to a certain plan because of money. A lot of specialized diets or plans require you to go to the grocery like once a week, while I go maybe once every 2 weeks, sometimes 3, because it's mostly fresh food, and like that's great. Fresh fruit is great, but that all the time can certainly drain your bank account if you're not being careful. So also freezer meals or meal prepping is probably another way you can save money or budget your money when doing a specific diet. That's just what I found. So yeah, I'll put certain things in the description, those specialized diets and all that. Pinterest is a really awesome way to find ideas on diets. And I don't mean diets as in like temporary. I mean like if you want to actually make changes and a healthier lifestyle. Like a diet is defined as how you eat, and like in general, not just I'm on this diet for X amount of weeks, months, whatever. The NOFAB thing isn't a diet fad or anything like that. It's just like a simple test. It's kind of like a 21-day reset, which Blogilates on YouTube does, and that's pretty awesome too. So maybe I'll look into that. So yeah, let me know what you think about the fitness planner. I can put that in the link as well. In the description. Super awesome. It's really motivating, and it's really nice to keep track of what's going on. I also, like TMI, but I also put when I poop on my tracker because that's important. So on top of water intake, it's also nice to know when you're going. So yeah, because that can lead to stomach problems as well. So yeah, I will keep people up to date and keep making videos. Hopefully keep up with them. My carrots are in the oven and they're almost done. So let me know what you think about my video and what you think about the fitness planner. And I will see you next time.